Now I thought today I would make up some Greek style kebabs. Now these are simple to do because all you do is get your piece of meat and we're going to leave it in a marinade, which is really easy to put together, and you just leave it for a couple of hours, a bit longer, till you're ready to cook it. Now the good thing is you can cook these on the barbecue and you can cook them under the grill, but whichever way you do them, you've got something tasty, so give them a go. So for making up these kebabs, I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now I've got my meat here. I've got pork shoulder mostly there, 800 grams. But you know, if you've got something else you want to use, it could be chicken, turkey steaks, you know, beef, lamb, or even fish. It's a really good marinade, but I'm going to be using pork today. Now, to make up the marinade, I've got 4 tablespoons, that's a big spoon, of lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, but if you haven't got that, use whatever oil you've got. Now with the herbs and spices, I'm going to use 4 teaspoons, that's a small spoon, of oregano, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of cumin, and then finally 1 teaspoon of salt. 3 cloves of garlic, now smallish cloves, and you just need to crush those down, and all that goes in the bowl, makes up the marinade. You put your meat in, give it a toss around, and then it's ready to go in the fridge, just to leave all those spices to do their work on the meat. So I'm going to get myself a bowl and start by making up the marinade. Now it doesn't really matter on the order too much, so just put in really all the ingredients. So oil and lemon juice. I've got the garlic there, which I've crushed mine, and then we've got all the spices, and really that is done. It's as simple as that. You just give it a mix around, and then you put your meat in there. You can use a couple of spoons, try and get all the meat covered with this marinade, and then you can wrap it up, bit of cellophane, and put it in the fridge. Right, with the meat, just gonna get that in there like that. And then I'm just gonna use a couple of spoons just to try and get everything coated. So I'll keep doing that, and then we'll put the cellophane on. I finished mixing mine around, and that's all nicely covered, and I reckon that's the right amount of marinade for the amount of meat we've got there. So if you was doing a larger amount, you was doubling up, you're also going to need to double up on the marinade. Now what I'm going to do is wrap a little bit of cellophane over mine, pop that in the fridge, and I'm going to leave mine for a good couple of hours. But if you can, obviously, leave it longer. And then I'm going to cook mine under the grill, or obviously you could do yours on the barbecue. So let's pop that in the fridge and leave it for a couple of hours. Now with the pork, I've had mine in the fridge for a couple of hours, so I think it's time to pull it out. Obviously you could leave it longer, longer the better sometimes. Now I'm going to put that on the table, get myself some skewers, and I'm going to put mine under the grill and get it cooking. So I've just taken the pork out of the fridge. Now, what I'm going to do is just take the cellophane off. Look at that, lovely, lovely. Now, what I have got is a baking tin, a baking tray, and I've just put a little bit of tin foil over the top because it helps on the washing up side. Now, I've got my skewers. Now, you can either get these bamboo skewers. Now, what I would say is, for cooking this recipe, don't use the bamboo ones, because even if you soak them, they still sort of burn up at the end. Now I've got myself some metal skewers, not too expensive. So I'm gonna start putting all the pieces of meat on the metal skewer, and we're gonna put it under the grill. But obviously if you're doing it on the barbecue, do the same. That's it, I've just got the last piece there. Now in the end, I actually did them on 3 of the metal skewers, and I've got the leftover marinade, so let's just get that all together. And I think what I'm going to do is put a little bit of that on there like that. Oh yeah, don't waste this, because this is, it's just so delicious. It just transforms the meat. There we go, lovely jubbly, ready to go. Now let's switch the grill on and get that nice and hot. Now I've got the pieces of pork. Now I'm going to be cooking mine under the grill. So I switch mine on, it's nice and hot. And I'm going to put mine under the grill for about 10 to 12 minutes. Now obviously if you do it on the barbecue, make sure you don't put it, you know, it's so hot it just burns it and it's like a disaster. Try and cook it, I would say 10 or 12 minutes, build up a little bit of colour, and obviously make sure that it's nicely cooked in the middle, you know, the juices run clear. Now with the kebabs, I've had mine under the grill, a nice hot grill, and I actually flipped them over, you know, 3 or 4 times, try and build the colour up. Oh, they look and smell delish. Now I'm going to take those out. Just put them on the table there. Now what I'm probably going to do is just cover mine up for a few minutes while I sort of get the salad ready and the pita bread. So put a little bit of tin foil over the top loosely just to let them tenderise. Now with that salad, I'm just going to put in, I've got some red onion, jalapenos, I've got some cucumber, tomato. Just put that in, that is going to be gorgeous. Let's get some salt in there. Put a little bit of salt. Lemon juice. Now I'm going to freshly squeeze lemon. Oh, that is good. I mean, if you want, you could have a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin, but it's up to you. I'm going to put coriander, gives it a nice colour, lovely flavour, and let's give that all a good mix. I might just put a little bit of olive oil, and I think that would be a really nice salad to go with. Oh, this pork, delish. Oh, looks good. Love it. Now with the kebabs, remember, turn them round, try and build up the colour. Now I've got pita bread here. I've just splashed a little bit of water over it. Now what I'm going to do with those is probably put them under the same grill 1 or 2 minutes at the most. So I've got my salad made, got the pita bread, just slightly toasted. Let's serve it up. Just carefully, making sure not too many drips. But look at this. We just put the piece of meat there. Oh, lovely. Oh, do the same again. Another one. Wonderful. You really can't go wrong with those. Now, I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm just going to have one of these. I'm going to try this. Oh, that's going to be good. That is going to be really, really scrummy. Let me try. Oh, that meat is absolutely delicious. That marinade, wonderful. Go and make this. The meat with the marinade, it's universal. You can use it on pretty much most meat, the fish as well. Put it on the barbecue and you will have something scrummy. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, leave those comments and the ratings if you like it. I'll see you again soon. The original Naked Chef.